Okay, it looks like we are live. All right. Okay, as you can guess, I just caught wind of this about half hour, an hour ago. I'll wait to see if a few more people stop in. I usually don't go live at this hour. Hang on. Wait to see if a few more people stop in. Okay. I apologize for the delay of about 10 minutes. I have a very old computer, and lately I think it's on its last legs because it really has not been cooperating with me. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds to buy a new computer right now. Need to buy a chair first. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. All right. So. All right. Okay. So. Okay. All right. Let's apologize for the delay. Okay. So. All right. Oh, hi, Jippy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Jippy, I want to thank you for providing this information to the public on Twitter, because I think it's very important that we have a discussion about this. I am planning to do a follow-up video as more information comes. I will provide a follow-up video then. Hopefully have some more receipts as well to share. The receipts I do have are on Twitter under the account Miss Jippy, who you see in the chat right now. Yeah. So yeah, you will see that in her Twitter. I cannot put them on screen because the content is a bit graphic. Conversations is a bit graphic. That would, excuse me, I'm half asleep at the wheel. Okay. The content is not suitable for YouTube, and YouTube could strike my channel if I put them on screen. But you can find them under the Twitter account of @Miss Jippy. I'm going to provide the link to her Twitter right now. Hang on. I'm going to provide the link to her Twitter feed right now, so you can check out your own perusal. Yes, I forgot to mention that Jippy, who is in the chat currently, has given me full permission to share what was on her Twitter feed, and she did confirm a few things. I'm going to start briefly with my own history of how I got to know Eric, aka Dr1ven Industries. I'm just going to provide a brief history lesson here. Right now I'm feeling pretty stupid, and I know I shouldn't, because I think he had a lot of people fooled. But anyways, my brief history with him. I first found Eric when his channel was still called Dr1ven Industries. It was during the height of the Rewired Soul drama of about a year and a half ago. And at that time, I was a fledgling mental health channel. Okay, I had almost no subscribers. I was getting no views, that type of thing. That's how tiny my channel was at the time. So I had found a community in the mental health community at that time, and Eric was part of that, and so were others who shall remain nameless at this time, many of whom I'm no longer in touch with for good reason, which I won't get into now. Yeah, graphic content, exactly. That's why, yeah, there is graphic content. That's why I'm not going to put it on the screen, because I could get my channel taken down for that. It would be in violation of YouTube's terms of service. But I will read some things that I see on the screen from Twitter. And I will censor the sensitive words, the buzzwords that YouTube doesn't like. Okay. So yeah, but like I said, I first got to know Eric through the mental health community after the Rewired Soul drama. If there was any positive at that time with what was known at that time, was there was a mental health community on YouTube forming, and at that time, yeah. So I mean, he was also a recovering addict. He seemed relatable on some level. He seemed like a nice guy. Seemed he definitely wanted to advocate for the plight of those suffering from mental health. Hey, Ellie, good to have you. Hi, Fish. Hi, Fish. Great to have you too. Okay, good. I have a mod in here. Excellent. I have a moderator in here. Excellent. Okay, Fish, I hope you can stick around because this may attract trolls. And I don't feel like entertaining them this morning. Okay. So like I said, it's how I also met people like Jiffy and Fish who have been following my channel, since the beginning. I eventually transitioned to commentary, which is more where I'm at. Many of you know that I started out as a mental health channel. But back to Eric, he seemed genuine at the time. He seemed relatable. He seemed to be able to empathize with the struggles of those suffering from addiction and suffering from mental health. And I thought that admirable that he wanted to help other people. He even had a Discord server to help others. So at that time, yes, he did come under fire for a variety of scandals. And in those early days, I did defend him until I couldn't anymore, and I walked away quietly. And it was around that time before Christmas of last year, I had formed my own Discord server. And I was going to try not to make the mistakes that he had. Anyways, we all know about what happened with this Christopher Sorensen fellow who turned out to be a registered S rhymes with X offender in his state, which that problem was taken care of. It was taken care of, in all fairness. I got to be fair here. It was taken care of. I'm presuming the individual followed him from TikTok. But then later, what I really couldn't get behind, there was a video clip circulating of Eric in a hotel room. I think it was a TikTok live. Jiffy can probably speak to that better than I can. I think it was a TikTok live of a young woman of about 20 years old. So she was of age. Okay. But there were some inappropriate comments. I gotta go. I'll talk. Fedora again has full perm to share my info. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Jiffy, for stopping by. Good morning, Nikki. Glad to have you. TikTok and YouTube, right, Jiffy? Okay, thanks. Thanks for providing. Anyways, this stream will remain up for those who miss it or who had to leave early. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on the way out the door, please. Okay. So there was that, the flirtation with the girl and the inappropriate comments. And somebody in the chat had asked him, well, what do you do after a breakup? And his answer went something along the lines of, well, just get under somebody else. Now, as somebody who professes to be a mental health advocate, plus he is running an organization, or he was running an organization that was to advocate for a very vulnerable population, and that puts you in a position of trust. And you're on social media promoting yourself as an advocate. So yeah, you have to be held to a higher standard. And trust me, I'm feeling silly right now. I'm feeling silly right now that I didn't see it before, because usually my life experience, my previous work experience, I can spot them a mile away. Like I said, he seemed affable, well-spoken. He even did an interview for my video, for a very early video of mine about mental health and employment at the time when I was a mental health channel. So, yay. So I feel kind of stupid, but I did walk away quietly after I spotted the video about that girl in the hotel room. The clip originally played on, God, I forget whose channel, but the videos were taken down because he rebranded his channel. Yeah. So now, as it turns out, not only has he had inappropriate conversations, online conversations with women, but a lot of inappropriate conversations with minors, as it turns out, with minors. And this is, and from what I've seen, the teenagers that were reaching out to him were teenagers that were extremely vulnerable. They expect help, they expect trust where they probably can't find any in real life. And, where it's dicey. And I think the lesson here is you can't really, especially if you're a minor, you can't really trust anybody online these days. And I think that's one takeaway. Fish. Yeah, I was suspicious, to be honest. I thought it was just my paranoia. No, Fish, as it turns out, it's not your paranoia. I don't think you're on Twitter. Yeah. And like I said, I can't put the screenshots on because we get my channel taken down. Okay. That's why. I'm going to share the screen now with Jiffy's Twitter feed. Okay. And we're going to take a brief glance. All righty. Hang on. All right. Share. All right, hang on. We're getting there. We're going to get there. Sorry, the technology on this computer is awful. All right. Can you all see the screen? All right, can you all see the screen? I can't get it bigger than this, unfortunately. Hey, good morning, Kyle. Good to have you. Okay, I can't get it bigger, the print bigger on this. All right. So anyways, so this is the account of Miss Jiffy. She was part of Eric's organization. She's not anymore. And like I said, and as she said in the chat earlier, I have full permission to share whatever. Okay. So we're going to start with this. Twitter, as you've disabled, this is terrible. Shouldn't be chatting like this to a kid. All right. Oh, this is okay. We got a new one here. Hang on. Hang on. All right.
Yeah. I don't normally like to do these things. I always try to find the answer, but I also believe that as a therapist, we have a duty to protect our communities. And this man, who was a mental health advocate, and I used to think was a very good mental health advocate, is actually preying upon children. Yeah. So for those of you guys who don't know, this guy hands out his cell phone number so that way he can message people, and he was there to be supportive of people. And here's one of the message conversations right here. You can take a look at it. Let me post the other one. So if you pause the video and look at it, you'll see through these messages how inappropriate these messages are. And this is from one of his teenagers that he was texting. You can go ahead. Let me get out of the way so you can pause.
Okay, this is from.
You'll notice there's.
This is from WhatsApp. Okay. No, I'm not going to blow up for the print because but I will read some of them. Of course, censoring the YouTube sensitive words, if you will.
Some very explicit stuff at the bottom that's very questionable about this person. I am very upset that a person like this is posing as a mental health advocate when we already have enough trouble trying to get people to trust mental health, and someone like this is preying on little children. It's unacceptable.
Okay, so this is the account Dr1ven and on TikTok. Okay, so let's go. This, some of you might be familiar with her, Permanently Exhausted Unicorn. On YouTube, she went by the name Jenny. All right, let's go.
This man has helped thousands of people realize that things can get better. He has also sent inappropriate messages to women that have messaged him. He has sent inappropriate messages to teens that have messaged him. And he has set up an ONLyfans account. So he can have sex with people that message him. This is 100% not okay. Both things can be true, that he helped you, he helped me, but he also did something that he can't.
Unfortunately, the clip cut off. I don't know if there is a part 2 somewhere floating. I haven't seen it. And I haven't been on TikTok since forever because I don't really post there anymore. Okay. So, anyways. All right. So here we have his OnlyFans. His OnlyFans. So here's one here that says love CHO space king her. Love show king her with a purple devil. That, I believe, is from his OnlyFans. Now, this one, this part, the therapist just confirmed it now, and Jiffy also confirmed. This is the exchange. This is the exchange from the, Okay, it's not allowing me. Okay. I'm going to stop the share screen, and I'm going to read them to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to read them to you. I'm going to stop the share screen. I'm going to read them to you. Okay. So I don't know what order these are in, but I'm reading off a Snapchat, and this was confirmed. This was a communication with a minor, as that therapist you saw, Dr1ven, and Jiffy confirmed it for me, and I have permission to read it. So I'd like it once again. I'm going to be censoring out the YouTube sensitive words, if you will. All right. So no, that's so effort. That I guess is the minor in question. Eric asks, "Do you stink?" And the minor asks, "I'm bleep bleep in bed. It's 4 a.m." Eric asks, "When's the last time you showered?" Wow. Okay. Now, unless you're that kid's parent or guardian, legal guardian, it's not enough, like a stranger on the internet shouldn't be asking questions like this to anybody, really, let alone a minor. Okay. This one says, "Ha ha ha, I don't even remember." Eric says, "So your pits smell. Does it smell worse than when you fart?" And the other one just giggles, seems awkward, just giggles and says FFS. And then he asks, "What's FFS mean?" Come on, Eric, you're 40 years old. You know what it means. Well, there's no effing if you smell bad. There's no effing if you smell bad. And this is from Eric. And then Eric again says, "Then no babies." Okay. So it goes on. "Oh, true. Oh, well." And then Eric asks, "What's going on?" And the other one asks, "That's a shame." And then Eric asks, does your posterior smell?" And then Eric goes on to say, "Just curious, don't fart or they smell worse." So what's really going? Then the other one, like an awkward moment. And Eric says, "That's not a conversation word." And then an LOL response. And then Eric says, "Stop smelly posterior," and says, "What's up?" Okay. So now, and there Jiffy briefly says why she's distanced herself from Eric and his organization. Inappropriate conversations with a minor, having S rhymes with X with fans, and posting to his OnlyFans account. 3, sending D rhymes with Rick pics and having an affair. Yes, it should be noted that he, probably a lesser important detail, except to say, I feel bad for his wife that she must be humiliated. Yeah, he's having an affair. All right. There we go. So that's what we have for now. Let's see. I really hate that man. He seems so likable. It's depressing. He was one of the biggest names in MH advocacy. Yes, and Fish, don't feel stupid. Look, I'm an old woman, okay? I'm an old woman who's been around. Oh, good morning, Punky. I didn't see you. Good morning. Good to have you. Yeah, I feel, look, I'm an old woman, okay, Fish? Imagine, I feel pretty stupid. In my previous work experience, okay, I assisted social workers who took care of minors at risk. I assisted them providing administrative assistance. I used to work as a stripper. I've been around all that. I should have been able to spot it. So don't feel stupid, Fish. Kyle says that's just sick. Fish says he is a very disturbing person. Disturbing is putting it mildly. Like I said, I will be doing a follow-up video as more information becomes updated. And since I have a smaller audience, I hope some with a bigger audience can talk about this, because like I said, he is putting himself out there as a mental health advocate, and he is, you know, he is encouraging people, vulnerable people. He's trying to gain their trust. And yes, dare I say it, he is grooming them as well, right? He is grooming them as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, he is grooming them as well. So this makes it all the more egregious. This makes it more disgusting. And if anyone's going to make me feel guilty, well, look what he did at the early days of your channel. No, no, no. I can separate the two, okay? I'm not here to excuse it, and I won't excuse it. And this is what I do here on my channel, is call out problematic and disturbing behavior, give warnings, stand up for the marginalized. And yes, those with mental illness are marginalized of society. They are a vulnerable population. And as nice as it might seem, you know, you get someone affable like Eric, you know, who's likable, who comes off as empathetic. This is what makes it all the more twisted, for lack of a better term. You know, this is what makes it twisted. Okay. We need to get those kids and teens away from this guy. Well, that's going to be worked upon. Jenny, hi, I'm glad you're here. Jenny, I am so glad you're here. Yeah. Jenny, if you want to come on panel with me to talk, I can drop you the StreamYard link, or let me know in the chat if you're interested in coming up on panel. I'll drop you the link. He's been banned from all of the servers. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's a good update. But Jenny, let me know if you want to come up on panel with me. Because Jenny too has been around and has known Eric for a long time. And she too had to walk away because of what she had discovered all his disturbing acts. Okay, but it's good to know he is banned from, Eric is banned from all of the Discord servers. So that's progress. That's progress. And I hope the authorities are being notified about this, at least to look into it. Because this is like, it's not just unacceptable behavior. Mink, hi. Mink, good to see you. Oops, saw the notification, but hadn't realized it was alive. Just trying to catch up with what's going on. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I heard. Oh, yeah. Okay, Fish. Thanks. Yeah. All right. I would love to if it weren't so close to school time for the kids, maybe another time. All right, no problem, Jenny. Like I said, I am planning to do a follow-up video to this. And if it is indeed a live stream that I choose to do, another live stream I choose to do, I will definitely ask you again to come on panel. And if you're interested, you are more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, if it's going to be an upload, a pre-recorded video, we'll find a way to have a conversation that I can put in. Okay? So, yeah. So this is what we have. So here we are. This is where we're at. Now, I mean, I started a Discord server for 18 and up only for a reason, because I did not want to have such problems, you know. And I mean, at first I thought Eric meant well, but he was misguided. But now that I hear about these inappropriate conversations and I'm seeing them before my eyes on Twitter, no. Just no. So anyways, if anybody has anything to add in the chat, please feel free to do so. Like, this was not meant, this is not meant to be a very long stream, but I just wanted to get the ball rolling, and I wanted to, in part, warn people about him that now it's pretty serious. So if and this is just a shame, as that therapist in the TikTok, Dr1ven, mentioned that I played earlier. That I played earlier. It's just a shame because already, the mentally ill do often feel they have nowhere to turn. They have nowhere to turn, and you get someone affable like Eric who gains your trust, grooms you, and yeah, this is serious. And it's obvious he's groomed, he's groomed many, many people. Yeah, it makes me so sad and pissed off. I hope he goes to jail. Yeah, I don't know if he's actually, I can't say if he's actually had physical contact with minors. Okay, I'm trying to find a way to word this in a YouTube friendly way without getting my channel in trouble. I don't know if he has. We just know that he has had inappropriate contacts with minors. I don't know what the laws are on the books in the state of California where he lives. You know what I mean? I don't know if he has in the state of California where he lives. Oh boy. Okay. So does anybody else have anything else to say? Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I just got another disturbing message, completely unrelatable. Completely. Hi, Michael B. Sweaty Arse. Hi, good to have you. I wish it was under more pleasant circumstances. Yeah, it's sad that I have to discuss somebody that once upon a time I looked up to at the beginning of my YouTube tenure, and I'm feeling pretty stupid. I should have known better. Okay, in all honesty, I should have known better. People often feel safe around adults who are parents, and it's not a good basis for judging someone. Yeah, well, Eric is not even a parent. That's the thing, Mink. He's not a parent. He's married, but he does not have any children. Michael, not sure what's going on, but I will try to catch up. Oh, I keep these streams up for that reason. You can catch it at your leisure on the replay at any time, Sweaty. Kyle, I live in California. If he gets convicted for disturbing stuff to a minor, he'll have to register as a... Okay, got it. Got it, Kyle. Okay, yeah. Okay, like I said, he has been sending, and I did see pictures of it, covering it on Twitter. He has been sending D rhymes with Rick pics on his own, so far on his ONLyfans. I'm not sure if he sent those pictures to minors as well. That I cannot be sure of. I have to be careful of what I speak of, what I've seen, what I do know, and what is alleged at this point. I thought he had kids because of how he talked about kids, a very dad way of... Well, that's the thing, does it? No, I hear you, Mink. I hear you. And that's the thing, isn't it? He does come off as this fatherly figure to a lot of them. He does. He's quite affable. He's quite affable. I know he sent some adults on Twitter. He sent some to adults on Twitter and Discord. Yeah, and I saw a few of them on Jiffy's thread on Twitter, Jenny. I saw them, except of course that part of the anatomy is covered up by emojis, so Twitter doesn't strike them down, obviously. Twitter is a little more liberated than YouTube, but not that liberated. Not that liberated, yeah. I think he probably did, to be on a TBH, send those pics to minors, but I got no proof. Yeah, and until we have proof of that fish, it's alleged, that part, it's alleged at this point, okay, whether he's actually sent those kind of pics. Excuse me, it's only alleged at this point. We do know that he's had at least one inappropriate conversation. I just read a sample of that, of a snap, of a WhatsApp conversation. Okay, so that's all I can say. That's all I can say about that. So there is a link to it. I know I sent her those. They were sent directly to me by the person. Oh wow, Jenny. Wow, I can imagine. You have to get. Okay, well, have a great day at work, Kyle. Have a great day. The stream will remain up. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I just wanted to put this out there because I think there should be a warning right now. I think there should be a warning right now on YouTube. Please, I know he comes off as affable. I know Eric, driven together, comes off as affable. He comes off as bright. And for minors, who may not have proper parental figures, he comes off as the kindly father. But he is not your friend. He is not kind. And you cannot trust him. And you can get hurt by him. Okay? You can get hurt by him. All right? So this is just a warning. As I said, within the days to come, I am planning to do a follow-up video as more receipts become available, as more information becomes available. I am definitely going to be providing follow-up. Okay. So right now, I'm going to leave I think I've said pretty much everything I wanted to say. Sorry if I didn't start off as all that coherent. I had trouble with my tech, and obviously at this hour of the morning, I'm not at my best, but when it comes to fatigue, I'm like extremely tired at this hour of the morning. Okay. But yeah, like I said, he fooled me too, and I should have known better. Okay. I should have known better. Okay. So I'm going to turn it over to you in the chat for the next 5 minutes. Do you have anything to add, or if you have anything to add or any questions, you may do so for the next 5 minutes. Also, for the next 5 minutes. Also, if anything comes to you later, leave it in the comment section below. You can also send me a DM on Twitter. Hit me up on Discord. Speaking of Discord, I have a Discord server. If you haven't joined already, please consider doing so. Okay? Please consider doing so. And I'm going to drop you the link. The link is in the description box. All right. We got some awesome people in my Discord server. You have to be 18 and up to join. Yeah, it's under his real name, Sweaty, called Eric B Zink. Don't beat yourself up, Fedora. Charming people get to us all. You're right, Jenny. You're absolutely right. Another thing, at times in the early days when I knew Eric, I was also at a low point in my life as well. So, yeah, not that it's any excuse, for me. But yeah, if you haven't joined our Discord server already, here it is in the chat. It's also in the description box below. Honestly, I was a few times going to ask somebody to look at his messages, but I knew nobody would believe me, and I wasn't sure if it was paranoia or regret not asking. You know, and I think we all go through that, Fish. You know, there are people we want to like. We want to trust them. And I think Eric is one of those people. We want to like him. We want to trust him. A lot of the time in real life, we don't have anybody to confide in. There is still, unfortunately, very much a stigma that people close to us, friends and family alike, do not understand us. So when we find somebody, even online, who might understand us, and this is what he did. He groomed. He groomed both adults and minors, children. That is so gross. Like, to put it mildly, it's gross. And like I said, I hope the authorities in the state of California are involved, whichever county he lives in. I hope. Okay. That's where he got most of us low points in our lives. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Exactly. Agreed. I agree. Absolutely. And that's, you know, the good time Charlie, if you will, that what we call the good time Charlie. Ugh. And, you know, even a while back when I walked away quietly from him, you know, away from his server and away from his channel and everything, I walked away quietly. When I walked away quietly, oh God, I'm having word loss. I'm so sorry right now. I'm having word loss right now. Yeah. God, I forgot what I was gonna say. I apologize. I do have terrible short-term memory, and I do get these word losses, and I usually get them at this hour of the morning. So I probably didn't pick the best time to go live, but anyways. But yeah, everything, believe me, what I said, what I read off is true. And if Jippy were still here, which she's away, but I was granted her full permission. And Jenny here can vouch for what I'm saying. And Bish can vouch for what I'm saying. And so could Jippy. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to let you all go for now. I wish you a great day. Please, once again, be very careful. Be very careful. And what's his picture? Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. I'll share the screen one more time. So this is what he looks like, folks, for those who have never seen him before. That's who he is. Have a great day. Yes, thank you, Jenny. You too. All right. So this is what he looks like. All right. He is no mental health advocate. All right. So anyways, that's it. I'm going to let you go for now. Have a great day. And I will catch you all later. And I will update you as details will surely unfold over the coming days. Take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, be careful who you trust, especially online. Okay? Always be careful who you trust online. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, Mink, Jenny, Fish, Jippy, who was in earlier, Nikki, who was in earlier, and Sweaty, Michael B. Sweaty Rs. Great to have you all, and whoever came. And thank you for listening and your patience with my bad technology and my word loss. Okay, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day, all.